Ricky Yarbrough from Springdale Tractor. Today we're going to be discussing the differences between the SVL75 and the Kubota SVL95. The 75 and 95 have the same cab. There's no difference there. The 75 is just going to be a little narrower and a little shorter. It is a 75 horse, Tier 4 engine, but no DEF fluid yet. You can get these in high flow or standard flow hydraulics, depending on what your application. If you're running around a big heavy bush hog that needs high flow, you do have that option on the 75. They offer it in a non-cab or a cab, high flow, non-high flow. One of the biggest advantages of the Kubota is their cab, the way it's designed. The door swings open above your head, so it allows you to operate the machine with the door open, which all of its competitors have a swing open door that if it's, worst case scenario, the machine dies and your loader bucket is this high, you can't get out of the machine. With the Kubota, with the door swinging open, you can get in and out easy. Another advantage of that, if you're working in tight areas, let's say with a set of pallet forks with people around, you can talk to your workers with the door open. Makes it a nice advantage. It is Kubota built from the ground up. Another little nice feature they have on your machine here, they've beveled the top of that so the dirt and stuff falls off instead of being a flat surface and the dirt collects on top of it. Of course, skid steer, quick attach. This has a hydraulic quick coupler. You can get a hydraulic quick coupler or a manual coupler. Hydraulic, of course, it's got a cylinder that opens and closes, so you don't have to get out of the machine to change implements. 14-pin connector is an option to run your 6-in-1 dozer blades, snow blowers, anything of that nature. Okay, pilot control machines, and basically what that is telling you is that this lever here will work the loader up and down just like a loader on a front end loader of a tractor. This side is just going to be your steering control to steer the machine. You have multi-function levers that 14-pin connecting if you need to run a 6-in-1 dozer blade, you've got the option to do it here. Then again, the cab is one of the biggest sellers. How that door comes down, folds down in front of you. Also allows you to open the door and talk to your employees, or if, say you have something that's wrong with your air conditioner system, you can still run the unit with the door open and not burn up in it. Let's go back here to the engine compartment. I'll show you a little differences between us and the competitors. As you see in the door here, there's not a fuel tank. Most of its competitors have a fuel tank, so then again, if you back into something, you can smash that fuel tank and get a little more expense added to your work site. Opens up real nice. The top folds up. You can get to your air conditioner to clean it out. You have 3 bolts that you can pull, and your radiator flips down to clean the backside of your radiator to keep this machine nice and cool. Another thing that they do, most of your competitors, if you ever had to jump one of these off, I know for sure on the Bobcats, the battery's backwards. So to get to the positive, you have to go to the front of the battery, which Kubota puts it here. So if you ever have to jump the machine off or use the machine to jump one off, it's all right there. It's a real nice, tight fit. Looks good. Door's heavy, so make sure you pin that door back or you might smash your fingers. Let's talk about the SVL95 now, -2 versus the SVL75. The 95, your big difference is going to be the weight. It's going to weigh in at around 11.2 versus around at 9,400 pounds. The cab is identical. The doors come up and down identically. You're going to have a little bigger bucket. It's going to have a little wider stance to the machine. It is going to be about 8 inches longer and about 2.5 inches taller. Still Kubota built diesel engine. This is Tier 4 with DEF fluid versus the 75 is a Tier 4 no DEF. Lifting capacity, the 95 is about 1,000 pounds greater than the 75. Okay, well that sums it up on the SVL 75 and the 95. If you got questions, we've got the answers. Just call us at Springdale Tractor.